Hi, I'm Onslow the Undead, and this is Brainfood Reviewed. Tonight, I'm going to review a TV series. A few weeks ago, I reviewed The Walking Dead. Tonight, I'm going to review Z Nation Season 1. Now, this is a show. It came out in 2014 from the Asylum. So already you know it's going to be fantastic, right? And it is. So The Walking Dead's got a lot of the hype, but Z Nation has the fun. Everything about Z Nation is fun. I won't say everything. There's some very serious moments in Z Nation also, but they're offset by some really good fun. I'm going to go right into the 5 worst things about Z Nation Season 1. So the first thing, worst thing about Z Nation Season 1 are characters that I really kind of wish had been on there longer, but it wasn't a very long season, and characters don't always last very long in zombie shows. So, number 2, some of the dialogue really is a little bit cheesy, but I think you kind of expect that from the Asylum. You know, it's just one of the things that they do. Number 3, occasionally the acting isn't the greatest. Overall, it's pretty good, but there were some moments, and you know, I kind of expected maybe a little more from a TV show than from a low-budget movie, but there we are. So, number 4, flashback and dream sequences and episodes. I'm not a huge fan of that in movies and TV shows anyway, and there were at least 2 in this season of Z Nation. And number 5, there were a lot of segments with DJ Qualls in it, and those scenes really tended to get a little bit boring. I wanted a little more excitement, and really I wanted to see some interaction with his character, which really didn't happen. So, what can you do? All right, 5 best things about Z Nation Season 1. Number 5, the fun situations were really, really fun. I don't want to give away a lot of details again, but watch it, check it out. There were several in-jokes about The Walking Dead, which I thought were hilarious because I watched The Walking Dead and Z Nation, so I kind of see where the 2 can cross over, and they did it in a really fun way. Number 3, moral dilemmas, and the whole central theme of Z Nation is a moral dilemma. It makes for some really good story, as does romance, cults, the creepy factor, survivalists. All those things factor into Z Nation. Number 2 best thing about Z Nation Season 1 is a zombie baby. Come on, zombie babies. They're great. Number 1 best thing about Z Nation Season 1 is possibly the best use of the Liberty Bell in a TV show of all time. I'm not going to tell you how. You're just going to have to go watch it and see. It's a very interesting, as a show, it's interesting to watch the character development and the way the characters interact with each other. I'm just going to say it's a great show, and I'm just going to say don't wait. See it. What? Come on in.
Mr. Onslow, hello again. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. Have a seat.
Good.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
I was just doing my little review show. What are you doing today?
I'm just making my rounds, you know. I got another letter, and it's got an envelope again.
An envelope again. Well, I guess we're moving uptown. Onslow the Undead. Nice.
That's your name.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Again, I have no envelope opener. They call
You don't
it
have a
that
fingernail
these days?
file?
You know, I normally keep one in my hair for you know.
Just in case. You never know what's going to happen. You might need a
hooligan.
fingernail file.
hooligans.
The hooligans.
The hooligans.
Who?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's
Too
okay.
much caffeine today. Too much caffeine. Alrighty.
Wow, that looks like a long letter.
It is. They got
That
a
is
lot to say.
crazy, I guess. Okay, well, let's
You
hear
better
what they
hope
have to
it's
say.
good.
Ugh, I hope so.
Hey Onslow, I'm a big fan of yours and love the show! Exclamation point. But this question is actually for Melee. Oh, that's me. What's my name?
Would you like me to
fuck?
read it? Let me see. What does this say?
I'm gonna need you to read this. I'm gonna need you to read this for me.
But the question, should I read it like you do? Like in
can if you
an
want.
accent? I don't know. I can't do that. But the question
You making
is
fun of me?
actually for you. I'm in jail for a totally nonviolent crime. And the only joy I get is watching you and Onslow talk about
so
zombie
sweet.
flicks.
It's very sweet.
I love your accent. No, that's in the letter. I didn't just say that myself.
Oh, I thought you were just being really nice.
I was.
Thank you.
No, I love your accent. I'm from New York, by the way.
Oh!
Or at least I was before I got caught
Before,
for murder. I mean, framed for a very nonviolent
of course.
crime.
You know,
So
they
what I
always
really
framing
wanna
people
know-
these days.
What I really want to know is what's up with all this flat earth talk?
Flat Earth.
Yeah. You familiar with the flat earth society and this movement? You understand all that, right?
I totally understand, but I
think this one's
do
for you.
not. Thank you. Thank
Do
you.
you
I wasn't
subscribe to the
expecting
thought of the flat earth?
I do not because, you know, I think I saw a meme this one time, and it said, and this is directly from me to you. This meme said, if the earth was flat, all the cats would have pushed everything off by now. And I fully believe that. So therefore, we would not have this lovely TV, and my glasses would not be intact. They're new, by the way, if you didn't know. They're new, yeah. So there you go. You know, I reject that as a reality, and I insert my own. And you should do the same, sir. I'm very glad you wrote into the show.
Wow. Very impressive.
Was that a good answer?
I think
Was
it was
that
a
good-
great answer.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
mean, I
I'm not
remember-
used to answering questions on the fly like you are.
I don't have a cat, but I remember what cats were like
I had a
when I was still alive, before I became the man I am today. So I have another film that I need to review.
Oh, all right. Let's
It's
do
called
it.
The Colony.
The Colony.
Have you seen this
I've
film?
seen
It's a
this
short
one.
film.
I've seen this one. I have watched this a couple times, actually.
Now this was a 2014 film. It's the company is called Trans Cinema Film that made it.
Okay.
It was directed by Jack Larkin and starred Max
Larkin.
Peterson, Mason Amador, and Christopher Dion. So
Dion.
Dion.
Ha ha.
So I thought the film had a few shortcomings.
I can definitely agree with you there. I can definitely agree with you there.
What did you think some of the shortcomings were?
I definitely thought the lighting and sound
I
was
agree
lacking.
with those. Yeah.
But the lack of Oscar-winning acting was priceless. Can we just talk about that for a second?
Go ahead and talk about that
It
for a
made the
second.
movie. I commend you, sirs. And the one dude that was just trying to do his job too much, you know who I'm talking to? Maybe you deserved what you got. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers on the Onslow show.
I would say that despite the lighting and the sound and acting, it was a watchable short. It's not too long. You've got that amount of time in your life that you can watch this short, which of course we'll give you the link to on our review. I thought that the best part of the film, other than maybe the acting, was the exploration of roles and authorities in a small group, a colony like this. I thought it was kind of like a cross between Lord of the Flies and Night of the Living Dead kind of thing.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can definitely see
I
that.
start
actually.
associating
That's a good
things
one.
in my head when I see them, and Lord of the Flies, Night of the Living Dead was certainly the feel for this
I
one.
like that. I like that a lot. I like that very much.
Now, if I had to, my rating would be, if you have nothing better to do, watch it, see it.
I can agree with that. If you got nothing else going on, you
Look it
letting
up.
your nails dry.
Yeah.
Do it.
So that's all I have. Is that all
That's
you
all
have?
I've got for today. Only got
Okay.
one letter.
All right. Well,
All right.
that's it for Brain Food Reviewed today. I'm Onslow the Undead,
I'm Maylee, the mostly dead mail lady.
and this has been Brain Food Reviewed.